Welcome to What Should I Wear? Lesson 5. Dressing for the airline interview. Our objective is to be able to assemble the perfect interview outfit for you. We'll talk about how to choose the outfit for an airline interview, which perhaps will be a little different than you would possibly choose for just your regular interview for any other job. The reason being is that airlines have professional image standards and guidelines. This is standard for every airline. They want you to be compliant in all uniform, all appearance. So if they're looking for that on the job, then you know that they're looking for that when you go to interview. So take some time and read each of these guidelines, and we're going to apply that to how we put together your interview suit. As you can see, the airlines are pretty specific in their details, down to how long your fingernails should be, how long your necklace can be. They talk about the color of your wristwatch that you need to wear. Very, very detailed rules and regulations. So make sure that you do keep that in mind as you're going forward and putting together your look and how you get dressed the day of your interview. You really want to make sure that you have it together because, as we said, you're representing a brand. You're the face of this airline, and they want to make sure that you're going to look a certain way without direct supervision. There's not going to be a supervisor meeting you at every aircraft or perhaps even meeting you when you check in. They want to make sure that you're going to be able to follow the rules day in and day out. So, we're going to take you through a few looks and expectations of how to dress. Now, of course, these are a few examples of what not to look like and how not to dress. You definitely want to make sure that you are not wrinkled. For men, you need to have a necktie on, just exactly how it said in the guidelines set forth by the airline. You want to make sure that your shoes are professional. You want to make sure that your body language says what you want it to say. Your posture, how you're standing. Are you holding your shoulders up? Are you smiling? Do you look put together or do you look like a hot mess? Wrinkles are evil, period. Now, for females, it's a little bit more difficult than perhaps with the male suit. Now, as you can see, if you put a scarf on pretty much anything, you're going to look like a flight attendant. And as we said before, they're looking for flight attendants. So go ahead and give them the look of a flight attendant. When they look across, let's say, an open house, they want to be able to look at you and say, oh, there's a flight attendant. That's half the work. Don't give them a reason to turn you down or to say no. You don't have to wear a two-piece suit as a female. You can always put a very nice tailored dress. As you can see, these are all pretty neutral colors. You've got your charcoal grays and your blacks and your blue. Now, I'm not saying don't wear a bright red or a bright yellow suit. I'm not saying that. The renegade in me would love to say, put on that yellow suit and go for it. But if you do, know that you have to own it. It has to be impeccable. You have to carry yourself like, yes, I know I'm standing out. I meant to stand out, and I am commanding it. So, if that is your narrative, then go for it. But again, make sure that you do own it. Make it an easy choice. Once again, they're looking for flight attendants. Give them a flight attendant. Clean and professional hairstyle, little to no jewelry, little makeup, white long sleeve shirt is always good. Mild or no fragrance. You do not want to offend anyone. Knee-length skirt. The skirt length is very important. Too short, you know what that makes you look like. Too long, and it makes you look very dowdy and old. Whether you're male or female, you want to be neat, clean, classic, and confident. And here are a few more examples of the look that you can present at your airline interview. And these are PSA I believe these are PSA flight attendants, yes. And here are examples of PSA airline uniform and uniform standards. First impressions. You only get one shot to make it. Your energy introduces you before you even speak. This is so true. When you walk in the door, have you ever met that person that just has this aura, this general wonderful, happy presence about them? That speaks volumes. You want to make sure that you're carrying yourself and your whole energy about you is extremely positive. The airlines are evaluating you, as I said before, the minute that you come in the door, even before you get through the door. It's like you're auditioning for a part. It's a casting call. This is the entire look of the uniform, down to the warm smile, the feel of confidence, the firm handshake, correct body posture. Your total look needs to consist of not only what you're wearing, but how you are presenting yourself. Lesson 5 conclusion. You now have your interview suit ready and waiting, and this includes all your accessories. Recruiters are looking for flight attendants, so dress like one. Looking like a flight attendant is much more than the outfit that you're wearing. It is how you carry yourself, your energy, and your body language. You have now taken an oath to never be wrinkled. Up next, Lesson 6, how do I ace the interview?